Give execution permission to directories, but not to files. I have a directory structure with files and directories, and I like to assign permissions so all the files and directories have read-write permissions for the user and read permissions for the group and, additionally, execution permissions to the directory. I would like to achieve something like that.
Have you tried something like chmod plus x $ls pgrep? This adds the execution permission to only directories. And if you would like to give execution permission to files and directories, just do chmod plus x asterisk and to delete permissions to execute to files. Try something like this. Chmod x asterisk dot asterisk. Hoping it helps.
If you want to do it recursively, i.e., to directories within directories within directories, the command to use is. This locates all and only subdirectories, type D flag, of the directory, and then performs the required change of execute permission to each one of them. The space before backslash is mandatory.
To give execution, search, permission to directories, but not to files, use. To assign all the permissions as in your example, use. R changes files and directories recursively, while plus X sets execute slash search only if the file is a directory or already has execute permission for some user. R and W are of course for reading and writing, respectively. Mode X, upper X, is documented in both the traditional manual page 1 and the info documentation 2. It should also work on other Unix like systems, e.g. FreeBSD, Next or OpenBSD. Quoting from the chmod 1 man page of the Open Group Base Specifications Issue 7, 2018 edition. The X-perm symbol was adopted from BSD-based systems because it provides commonly desired functionality when doing recursive, R option, modifications. Similar functionality is not provided by the find utility. Historical BSD versions of chmod, however, only supported X with A+. It has been extended in this volume of PA 6.1-2017 because it is also useful with op equals. It has also been added for op even though it duplicates X, in this case, because it is intuitive and easier to explain. One man one chmod. 2 info, coroutines, conditional executability.
Try this. Explanation. MindDepth1, that's so find won't match the current directory, Print 0, prints null separated output. This ensures that we deal correctly with fiolis containing newlines, while ifs happy smiley, setting ifs to the empty string turns off word splitting. Necessary for file directory names with white space, read, D. This reads each line into $file but the R ensures we don't treat backslash specially, in case there are some in your file names, and D. Sets the delimiter to the null string so we pass the output of find correctly and can deal with fioli names containing newlines. If, or D, $file, then chmod 750 $file, winking smiley. If the $file is a directory, D, $file, set its permissions to drwxrx. Else chmod 640 $file, fire. If it's not a directory, set them to rwr.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.